And we are live here in Sumrall, Mississippi, as the Sumrall Bobcats are set to take on district rival Purvis Tornadoes here on a very chilly Saturday night. The championship of the Adidas tournament. This will now not count as a district game, but this will have a lot of implications as the winner will get a brand new uniform sponsored by Adidas. ST Moss set to lead things off here for the Bobcats. The Bobcats, the away team in this game, even though the game is at Summerall, Pervis is the higher seed. And Moss turns on this ball, but he gets caught up in the wind, and that'll be out number one. The Bobcat lineup tonight, leading off, ST Moss, batting second, Drew Davis. Batting third, Leo Odom. Batting fourth, Landon Hawkins. Batting fifth, Cade Clinton. Batting sixth, Caden Williamson. Batting seventh, Jack Miller. Batting eighth, Cody Broom. And batting ninth, Braylon Harrison. Drew Davis now up to the plate. He takes that for a ball in the dirt. The pitcher for Pervis, Cannon Turner. Turner is 0-0 on the season. This is only his second appearance of the season. He pitched 6 innings earlier in the year. He gave up 8 hits, 9 earned runs, 11 walks, and only striking out 6. Two-0 count, and he misses in. That will bring the count to 3-0. Davis, the freshman, looking to get things started for the Bobcats. A highly anticipated matchup here, as this was the South State Championship just a season ago. Leo Odom stepping to the plate. Odom had a opposite field home run in the first game against Oak Grove earlier today. Looking to stay hot. Odom hitting .270. And that one going in the dirt. And that one misses up, so 7 straight balls for Cannon Turner. Turner, a Pearl River commit. Pearl River Community College in Poplarville. But it is not for pitching. He is electric at the plate, and this Pervis Tornadoes team has a lot of firepower at the box. And that one fouled straight back. And the significance of this game here is for the championship of the Adidas tournament. Both teams throwing not their number 1 and 2 guys. So this will be probably a higher scoring game than you will see during district play. And that one catches corner for a strike. So the count 2-2 on Odom. Davis at first. And a big swing and a miss. And a big fist pump from the catcher, Ethan Walker, as Pervis gets out number 2. What's very important in a game like this is not making the moment too big. At the end of the day, this is a Saturday game, but anytime these two teams line up, there's a lot of implications. And that one, a lucky bounce off Hawkins, still unable to get him. So that one got away from Ethan Walker on the pitch. But it bounced off Hawkins and back in front of Ethan Walker, but unable to get Davis at second. So Davis now at second with 2 outs in the top of the first inning. Landon Hawkins, arguably the hottest hitter on this Summerall team. Hawkins hitting .394 on the season. He hit a home run earlier against Oak Grove. And that one, a good take by Hawkins, but it's called a strike. That was one of those. Could have went either way. The 2-0 breaking ball. We'll bring the count 2-1. Cannon Turner really not wanting to throw. A mistake here against Hawkins. Cade Clinton on deck. Clinton turning things around on the season. Has had multiple hits in back-to-back games now. Landon Hawkins takes that ball up high. And so a 2-out walk by Turner. That'll bring up Cade Clinton. Clinton now at a whopping .357 on the season. So a fly out, a strikeout, and 2 walks gets us to where we are now. And that one, a breaking ball, called strike. Tell you what, just seeing these teams grow up a year ago, both of these teams were a lot smaller than they are now. Catcher Ethan Walker has probably put on 15 pounds since this time last season. And I can say the same about 99% of this Sumrall team. What I thought was a wild pitch, Walker somehow manages to catch. So 1-1 count on Clinton. Clinton, an opportunity to do some damage here for the Bobcats in a very big game. Arguably the biggest game they've played in this season. A good crowd here in Summerall on Saturday night. And that one misses in. So a 3-1 count. Clinton looking for a fastball to drive. A base hit will probably score 1. And that one misses. Excuse me, that one did not miss. It caught the outside part of the plate for strike number 2. Again, one of those that could have went either way. And it goes in Purvis' favor. The runners will be stealing on this pitch. And they're going. And Clinton, way back. Goal! Cade Clinton has gone yard in the top of the first inning. And the Bobcats take a 3-0 lead. An opposite field home run. So what would have been ball 4 gives Clinton another opportunity, and he takes advantage of it as he puts it over the right field roost here in Sumrall. And Caden Williamson now stepping in to the box. So a ginormous hit there for Clinton. Ethan Walker verbally upset with his pitcher here in the first. Not a good sign. But it worked. Turner back in the strike zone there. Cade Clinton's first home run of the season couldn't come at a better time. And Caden Williamson just got plunked in the head. And Athletic trainer Zach Jones coming out to check on Caden Williamson after he just took a fastball to the head. And that'll bring up the DH, Jack Miller. Miller has been a very important part of this team on the mound and at the plate. The wind very hard tonight, blowing straight out to right field, so a lot of lefties in the Pervis Tornado lineup can very easily put a ball in the air and run it out of here. Miller fouls that one straight back. So the 1-1 pitch. And Miller takes that one down low. So 2-1 count, 2 outs. Williamson on first via the hit by pitch. And Miller turns on one. But that one is going to be caught for the third out of the inning.
3 runs, 1 hit, no errors.
So Sumrall takes a 3-0 lead after a Cade Clinton 3-run shot over the right field wall. The Bobcats lead 3-0 as we head into the bottom of the first inning. Patrick Thomas set to take the mound here in Sumrall. This is Zane Berry, and you are listening to the Bobcat Network.
Lead off the bottom of the first for Pervis, shortstop, Jojo Parker.
And welcome back to Larry Knight Field as we go into the bottom of the first inning. The Bobcats have an early 3-0 lead. But this is a very strong Pervis Tornadoes lineup. Led off by JoJo Parker, the shortstop. Parker hitting .471 on the season so far. The lefty could easily put one out of here if he puts a ball in the air. But Patrick Thomas on the mound for the Bobcats. He has a 1-0 record in 2 appearances, 6 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, and 2 walks on the season. And the changeup misses away. The Tornadoes out of Purvis will line up. JoJo Parker hitting first. Batting second, Jacob Parker. Batting third, the pitcher, Cannon Turner. Batting fourth, the catcher, Ethan Walker. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Drew Swan. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Austin Lawler. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Mike Breland. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Paxton Cooper. And batting ninth, the second baseman, Eli Lowe. 3-1 count on Parker, and that one misses. And that'll bring up the other Parker twin, Jacob Parker. So a runner on first now. Jacob Parker hitting a whopping .500 on the season. Both of the Parker twins headed to Mississippi State for their college careers. They are a star-studded group of brothers. And a big swing and a miss by Parker. Patrick Thomas. Not blowing it by him, but had a lot of movement on that one. And he picks to first. Unable to get him. Jacob Parker standing all the way to the front line of the batter's box. 0-1 pitch. And that one catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. And that'll bring the count to 0-2. JoJo Parker at first. Jacob Parker in the left-handed batter's box. 0-2 count on him. And ST Moss set way outside. A good save over there by Odom on the pickoff. We have a new camera angle for the night. I believe it's a lot better. So no outs. The 0-2 count on Jacob Parker. And he misses. But this could be two. He flips it to Davis. And throw to first. Not in time. So a pitch that was supposed to be way outside leaks back over the plate. But does not hurt him. As he gets a ground ball to second base. But the Bobcats unable to turn it. So now one out. In the bottom of the first inning, Cannon Turner, the hitter for the Pervis Tornadoes now. And a pick off to first. And it looked like they got him, but they didn't. Turner, the pitcher, hitting .293 on the season. And that one a called strike. There's one thing Patrick Thomas is going to do. He's going to throw strikes. And that one fouled into the mitt for strike two. On the breaking ball. So an 0-2 count. And a good miss there by Thomas. These tournaments really put wear on your pitching staff. And a called strike three for Thomas. So he strikes out Cannon Turner for the second out of the inning. So a walk, a fielder's choice, and a strikeout has gotten us to Ethan Walker, the catcher. Walker comes into this game hitting .279. But he does have 4 home runs on the season. So can easily lift one out of here. Walker, a very big kid. And an important piece in this Pervis lineup, and he chases one there. So the 0-1 count on Walker. Jacob Parker at first base. Now one misses low. Anytime these two teams line up, you know it's going to be a good game. And not only do we get this game once this year, not twice, 3 times now, with the 2 district matchups, one at home and one on the road at Purvis. Now one misses in. A good pitch by Thomas, just leaks in just a tad for ball number 2. A beautiful night here in Sumrall. This is what baseball is all about. Now one misses low. So the 3-1 count on Walker. A runner on first, 2 outs for the Tornadoes. Pat Thomas, pitcher for the Bobcats. And he throws a strike. So that'll bring the count full. Parker will be running on first. A base hit by Walker could score the fast Jacob Parker at first. And he picks him. But he's called safe. And that one lined to center field. Caden Williamson had trouble with it, but ends up with the grab. So that is out number 3. So after 1 inning complete, the Bobcats have a 3-0 lead. As we take you to the 2nd inning, this is Zane Berry, and you are listening to the Bobcat Network. So we're back in the top of the 2nd inning here in Sumrall at Larry Knight Field. Cody Broom leading things off for the Bobcats here in the top of the 2nd. Broom, the second baseman for the Bobcats. There's one person that knows about this rivalry. It is Cody Broom. Cody Broom, the son of Coach Richard Broom, who has been here for many years. And he takes that for a strike, too. So the 0-2 pitch driven up the middle, and that's going to be a leadoff single for Cody Broom. So Cody Broom getting things started for the Bobcats here in the second inning. And that'll bring up Braylon Harrison. Harrison, the 9-hole hitter. So Most, Davis, and Odom due up after him. Be a great opportunity for a bunt. And he takes that one off the foot. And they're saying it did not hit him in the foot. So it was not a hit by pitch, but Broom able to advance to second on the wild pitch. So the Bobcats with a 3-0 lead and already have a scoring threat here in the second. Harrison takes that one for a strike. And now would even be a better time for Braylon Harrison to put one on the turf. And he squares. So a good idea. So Harrison, a 2-1 count. Let's see if he squares here again. The first baseman creeping in for the Tornadoes, and here he comes. And the inside move. So Braylon Harrison squares and bunts it foul. So Braylon Harrison with the 2-2 count, I imagine. The bunt is off. So having the battle with 2 strikes. Cannon Tucker misses away. And that brings the count full. Cody Broom on second after a leadoff single and advancing on a wild pitch. Braylon Harrison looking for a way on. And he finds it here as he takes ball 4 in the dirt. So runners on first and second now for the Bobcats, and we are back at the top of the order. Catcher S.T. Most due up for the Bobcats. Most came into the game hitting .344, and he flew out to left field his first at-bat. But he squares the bunt. First baseman. Let's see if he squares again here. Squared a little too early. And he did it better there. And he takes it for a ball. A beautiful, beautiful night at the most beautiful complex in Mississippi, here in Sumrall. And that one misses in. Moss looking for a pitch to hit. 2-0 count. He is a hitter's count. And that one thrown into center field by Cannon Tucker, and it gets away from the center fielder. But he's able to regather it and get it in. Cannon Tucker having a rough first 2 innings. There's no outs. Runners at second and third for the Bobcats. And head coach Tony Farlow coming out to the mound. Let's see what he does here. And he looks like that's going to be the night for Cannon Tucker. So we will be back after the pitch and change. This is Zane Berry, and you are listening to the Summerall Bobcat Network. And the new pitcher for the Tornadoes, Blade Davenport. Davenport, this is only his second appearance this season. He has .2 innings pitched, a strikeout, 3 walks, and 2 earned runs. So a tough spot to be in your second appearance. And that one misses low. So he came in on Moss with a 2-0 count. And that will make the count 3-0. A walk loads the bases. And that one a called strike. And the catcher, S.T. Moss, has runners at second and third. And he takes that one for ball 4. So that will bring up the star-studded freshman, Drew Davis. Davis got walked his first at bat. So hitting .364 on the season, Davis has a golden opportunity to bust things open here in the second. And he takes a breaking ball for a strike. That breaking ball, 61 miles an hour. So this Bobcat hitting squad's going to have to sit back on these pitches. And a big swing and a miss by Drew Davis. So down 0-2 in the count. Shortstop Davis. A ball in play at least scores 1. And now on a called strike 3. So Davis takes one on the outside part of the plate for strike number 3. And that'll make the first out of the inning. But it will bring up Leo Odom. Odom was a strikeout victim his first at-bat. And that one misses high. The count 2-0 here on Odom. Odom has bases loaded. Broom at third. Harrison at second. And Most at first. And that one misses in for ball 3. So 3 straight balls on Odom. The way Odom hit the first game, you almost wonder if he's going to get the green light here. He had a home run. And he takes that one in. So the Bobcats tack on one more via the walk. And that'll bring up Landon Hawkins. Hawkins walked his first at-bat. So now Harrison on third, Most on second, and Odom on first. And he takes that one up for a ball. The Bobcats with an early 4-0 lead and a golden opportunity to add even more. I want a called strike. So a 1-1 count, 1 out on Hawkins, and he swings and fouls that breaking ball off. The 1-2 count on Hawkins, and he takes that one in the dirt. A good take by Hawkins. Pervis won via the 10-run rule earlier against Columbia to earn their spot in the Adidas Tournament Championship. And Sumrall took down the mighty Oak Grove 11-4 on the back of Leo Odom. Odom had 10 strikeouts and a home run in game 1. Davenport spikes that fastball. So that'll bring the count full. 1 out. Pervis hoping for a double play. And that one hitting to the 6 hole. The Bobcats are going to at least score 1. They're going to send Most. And the throw is not in time. So a 2 RBI single for Landon Hawkins. And that will extend the score to 6-0. The Bobcats lead here in the second inning. So the Bobcats with an early 6-0 lead. And still has an opportunity to extend it even more. Odom stands at second base. Hawkins at first. And he drives that one for a single. And that's going to score Odom. So Odom scores from second. And that extends the Bobcat lead to 7-0. Have yourself a night. Cade Clinton, 4 RBIs already in the second inning. A 3-run shot in the first for Clinton. and a 1 RBI single in the second. And Caden Williamson gets pegged in the head again. So 2 straight innings, Caden Williamson has been pegged in the back of the head. I don't know if I've ever seen back-to-back innings where somebody, the same person, has been hit in the back of the head. But we saw it here tonight. And now load the bases for the Bobcats and bring up Jack Miller. Miller DHing for the pitcher, Patrick Thomas. Miller flew out to center field his first at-bat. And he tries to turn on one. It's going to be trouble in between just shortstop and the left fielder. And the left fielder makes the grab. And they're tagging up. And Hawkins able to score, and it bounces off the catcher's helmet. So the Bobcats take an 8-0 lead. If the catcher, Ethan Walker, would have caught the ball, that would have made the third out of the inning. But trying to put the tag on him too quick, it misses his glove and hits his helmet. So the Bobcats now lead 8-0. And Cody Broom, who led this inning off with a single, now to bat with the runners at second and third. And he takes that one up high. So Broom already has a hit this game. The 1-1 count. And a good swing by Broom. So down 1-2. 2 outs. Clinton stands at third. Williamson at second. The Bobcats can make this a double-digit lead here in the second with a base hit here. And that one misses in. Baseball is a crazy sport, and I've seen a lot of crazy things. 8-0. You can come back. So Cody Broom flies out to the right fielder for out number 3.
5 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, 2 left. After 1.5, Sumrall 8, Pervis 2 late.
And the Bobcats extend their lead to 8-0 here in the second inning. Patrick Thomas set to take the mound here in the bottom of the second inning. This is Zane Berry, and we will be back on the Bobcat Network after the break.
Third baseman, Drew Swan.
So we are back here in the bottom of the second inning. The Bobcats with an early 8-0 lead. Drew Swan set to lead things off here for the Tornadoes in the bottom of the second. Pat Thomas still on the mound. And he misses low there. A big shout out to Mr. Billy Garrity. Plays at William Carey and had a base knock RBI earlier. And William Carey's game, and that ball hit very deep to center field. Williamson runs into the wall, but unable to grab it. So that will be a leadoff double for the Tornadoes. And a little spark of life here from the Tornadoes fans after that double. A very good hit by the third baseman. And that'll bring up Austin Lawler. Lawler hitting .258 on the season. Williamson smoked the wall trying to catch that. And this is a very deep park in center field. So that ball was absolutely hammered off the bat of Swan. But with an 8-0 lead, there is room for error. And Thomas gets back in the zone as Lawler fouls that one to the bullpen. The 0-2 count on Lawler. And that one misses away. Let us know where you're watching tonight. Send us a text at 601-408-0292. So a 1-2 count on Lawler. Patrick Thomas throws it out wide for ball 2. The wind is absolutely howling here in Sumrall. So a 2-2 count, no outs on the Bobcats. A runner on second. Swan after a leadoff double to start the bottom of the second inning. And that one popped straight up. Could be trouble. And it looks like it's going to be. Falls right in between Broom, Harrison, and Williamson. This mighty wind does not help. So that'll be a single for Lawler. In the scorebook, they don't tell you how you got the base hit. So Michael Breland, the first baseman for the Tornadoes. The 0-1 count, the double play is in order here for the Bobcats. But back-to-back hits for the Tornadoes. That one fouled straight back. So an 0-2 count on Breland. A very, very chilly night here in Sumrall. That one fouled off as well. The Bobcats very limited on pitching tonight, as they have played 3 games this week. Played 1 earlier today and played 2 on Thursday. So their 4th game of the week comes here tonight. That one misses up. So only a few arms left in that Bobcat bullpen. And they travel to the Mississippi Gulf Coast on Wednesday and Thursday of this week to take on Northwest Rankin, Oxford, and the number 1 player in the country, Connor Griffin at Jackson Prep. And a big swing and a miss for out number 1, Patrick Thomas, with a bunch of words on the mound. A big strikeout for Thomas. And he is showing a lot of emotion. So 1 out for the Bobcats now. Paxton Cooper, the center fielder, the hitter for the Tornadoes. Cooper coming into this game hitting .375. And that one catches outside part of the plate for a strike. So the 0-1 count on Paxton Cooper. And that one driven up the middle for a base hit. They're going to try to score one. And Williamson with a strong throw home. It's going to get him. Excuse me. He barely beats the tag. So the Tornadoes score one on the single from Paxton Cooper.
Second baseman, Eli Lowe.
That'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, Eli Lowe, the second baseman. Runners on first and second for the Tornadoes. A very good offensive team. Down 589 in Pervis. And that one, if he wasn't set up outside, that one probably would have been called a strike. It barely misses on the inside part of the plate. This umpire behind the plate is one of the best in the game. And that one fouled straight back. So a 1-2 count on Low. Runners on first and second for the Tornadoes. Thomas trying to find his way out of it. The mighty JoJo Parker stands on deck. That one fouled off. There's a ton of people watching tonight. Jim and Glenda Cody. They're watching tonight, and they were at the game earlier. And they say, go Bobcats. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. And catcher S.T. Moss, his grandparents, as tuning in as well. And that one fouled out of play, but Odom able to make a catch over the shoulder for out number 2. So Thomas finding the zone. But that'll bring up the leadoff hitter for the Tornadoes, JoJo Parker. Parker walked his first at bat. One swing of the bat, he can cut this lead in half. He is hitting .471 on the season. This wind blowing straight out right. So just a pop-up would be enough. But Thomas pegs him straight in the back. And Parker slings his bat to the dugout. That'll bring up his twin brother, Jacob Parker, who hit until a fielder's choice his first at-bat. Jacob Parker came into this game hitting .500 on the season and rolled over on a ball to Cody Broom. So Jacob Parker comes up to bat with the bases loaded. If you are a Pervis Tornado, this is who you want hitting in this situation. 8-1 game. A grand slam could cut it to 5-1, but he flies out. It's going to be trouble, and it falls for the Tornadoes. They're going to score 2. Parker trying to get second, and the pump fake. So 2 blue pop-up singles for the Tornadoes, and they're back in this game as they score 2. That'll make the score 8-3 here in Sumrall. 2 balls that Patrick Thomas has done everything he can on the mound. But the baseball god's not helping him out as 2 balls have dropped in between the shortstop and the left fielder and the second baseman and the right fielder. And that one, a swing and a miss in the dirt. And the wind is really blowing here in Summerall. And that one, going to be a tough play for Davis. But he goes to third instead. And they're in a rundown. And he gets the out at second. And Parker slides way past the bag at second. So I imagine he would have been out regardless.
No errors, 1 left. 2 complete. Summerall 8.
So the Tornadoes able to scratch 4 across in the bottom half of the second inning. And that will take us to the top half of the third. Drew Davis set to lead things off. When we come back, this is Zane Berry, and you are listening to Bobcat Baseball. So we are back in here at Larry Knight Field in the top of the third inning. I lied to you at the end of the second. Braylon Harrison set to lead things off for the Bobcats. Harrison drew a walk his first at bat. So Harrison, Moss, Davis due up for the Bobcats here in the top of the third. The score 8-4. So the Bobcats have scored a lot of runs so far. Landry Teeter, the pitcher for the Tornadoes. This is his first appearance this season. So a very, very fresh face on the mound for the Tornadoes. But he works ahead early. An 0-2 count on Harrison. He takes that one in the dirt. And that one misses low for ball 2. So after going down 0-2, Harrison works the count back to even. And he takes another ball in the dirt. So Ethan Walker getting beaten up back here. So Teeter with a quick 2 strikes and has thrown 3 balls in a row since. A good at bat by Braylon Harrison. The Bobcats need a leadoff runner on. And he fires that one. And it's hit in the left center field for a leadoff single. Braylon Harrison. A great piece of hitting.
Catcher, S.T. Moss.
The catcher, S.T. Moss, stepping up to the plate. He is 0 for 1 tonight with a walk. Moss has been hitless for a few games now, trying to get out of a slump. And that pickoff unsuccessful. It has been a few games since Moss has got he got a double last game, but it was one of those where the right fielder did not see the ball. Looking for a hard hit here. Harrison, a running threat at first. And Most fouls that one straight back. So Teeter, his first appearance on the year, the first batter he faces, he walks. Looking to find his way back in the zone. And he misses that one way up. Most hitting for the Bobcats. Drew Davis on deck. And Leo Odom in the 3 spot. And that one misses up high. So a 3-1 count coming to Most. Most is looking for a fastball to drive. And that one misses way out for ball 4. So two walks here in the top of the 3rd inning. We'll give runners at first and second as Drew Davis comes up to the plate for the Bobcats. Davis looking to find a groove at the plate. He has gone hitless the past few games. So runners on first and second for the Bobcats. No outs. Most at first. Harrison at second. 2 very speedy runners on the bases. Davis squared around the bunt, but pulls it back for a ball. So the 1-0 pitch misses low again for ball 2. Be aware of another bunt here. And he tries to bunt that one, but bunts it straight back. Davis, the freshman, already has a home run on the season. Squares around again. And he takes ball 3. So a 3-1 count. Runners at first and second, no outs for the Bobcats. And he pops that one straight up. And a bad bunt by Drew Davis. to make it the first out of the inning.
First baseman Leo Odom.
Davis has been in a slump at the plate here of lately. That'll bring up Leo Odom. Odom has a strikeout and a walk tonight. And he takes a ball outside. The harder lineup due up for the Bobcats. Odom, Hawkins, and Clinton. If you can hear the wind, it is a hitter's night tonight. And a terrible night to be an outfielder. And a big swing and a miss for Odom. That one misses look. A ball that hit the dirt. And Ethan Walker blocks a fastball. A called strike. So a tough call on Odom. But that's baseball 2-2. 1 out. And that one, Odom gets out the way. 3-2 count. 1 out. Harrison stands at second. And Mall stands 90 feet away from him at first. And the breaking ball misses up. So a ball 4, walk for Leo Odom. And that brings up Landon Hawkins. Hawkins comes up to the plate with bases loaded. Last time he was in this situation was just an inning ago where he got a 2 RBI single. He takes that ball in the dirt. Harrison 90 feet away from home. And that one spiked way ahead of Ethan Walker. Did not make it to the dirt, and it bounced over Ethan Walker's head. So the Bobcats score 1 on the wild pitch. Harrison came in on the pitch to make the score 9-4 here in Sumrall. Landon Hawkins has 2 runners in scoring position. The Tornado defense makes its way in. So Hawkins looking to put something in the air past the infield to allow his team to score 1. Two 2-1 count on Hawkins. And he drives that one. But it hits the field house on the right side of the field. So Landon Hawkins, a 2-2 count. And that one misses up and away. Teeter. The 4 count on Hawkins. That one misses in the dirt for another walk.
Left fielder, Cade Clinton.
So Coach Farlow comes out to the mound and takes the ball from the pitcher. So we will be back after the pitching change. This is Zane Berry, and you are listening to Bobcat Baseball. So we are back live at Larry Knight Field. Cade Clinton stepping up to the box with bases loaded. 1 out. A 9-4 lead for the Bobcats. The new pitcher for the Tornadoes, Paxton Cooper, who was originally in center field, now on the mound. Cooper throws a strike there. So a 1-1 count on Clinton. 1 out. That one misses low in the dirt. Tell you what, Ethan Walker has been a wall back there behind the plate. A lot of balls have been thrown in the dirt from the Tornadoes. Clinton fouls that one off the top of the plate. So a 2-2 count, 1 out for Clinton. Hawkins at first base. Odom at second. And Moss 90 feet away at third. That one misses away for ball 3. A good take by Clinton. The Pervis fans visibly upset. And Clinton fouls this one away. Clinton has a home run and a single tonight. 4 RBIs. And it's only the third inning. Looking to add to his RBI total. That one misses high. So a walk on Clinton will make the score 10-4 here in the top of the third. Caden Williamson has been hit in the head twice tonight. Going for his third time here in 3 straight innings. And that one hit back up the middle. Tossed to JoJo Parker, and he throws it over for out number 3. So a 4-6-3 double play ends the inning for the Tornadoes, but the Bobcats able to scratch 2 more to make the score 10-4 here in the top of the 3rd inning. So we will head to the bottom of the 3rd. The Bobcats winning 10-4 here in Sumrall. This is Zane Berry. You are listening to the Bobcat Baseball Network. And we go into the bottom of the 3rd inning here in Sumrall. Larry Knightfield, Ethan Walker set to lead things off for the Pervis Tornadoes. Walker has 4 home runs on the year. So he has fouled one down the left base side. Pat Thomas makes him check swing, but they say he doesn't go.
I think he hit it off the wall.
And a swing and a miss.
Was he the one that hit it off the wall?
It was the last out of the inning. So Ethan Walker faces a 1-2 count to lead things off in the bottom of the 3rd. And a big swing and a miss. Patrick Thomas. Another strikeout. Drew Swan, now the hitter for the Tornadoes. Swan hit one off the center field wall last inning to get things started for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes went on to score 4 runs in that inning. And that one misses low. So the count 2-0 for Thomas. The 2-0 pitch. A called strike. Thomas mixing speeds up there on the mound. Very effective when he throws strikes. And he has thrown them tonight. But that one driven into left field. So Swan with his 2nd hit of the night. So that will put a runner on first base for the Tornadoes. 1 out. for Austin Lawler. Lawler, 1 for 1 on the night with a single. The Bobcats looking for a double play. Thomas throws one on the outside part of the plate for a strike. So the 0-1 count, 1 out for the Bobcats. And that one a called strike. So Thomas up 0-2 on Lawler. So 0-2 count. Swan stands at first. And he slides back safely. Swan has had a very good night for the Tornadoes. And another strikeout for Matt Thomas. Excuse me, Pat Thomas. His father, Matt Thomas, is the principal here at Sumrall. Thomas.
Number 14, Cade Lawler.
Cade Lawler, the pinch hitter for Michael Breland. And he takes that one for a strike. So an 0-1 count on Lawler. Swan at first. And he takes that one in the dirt for ball 1. 2 outs. The Bobcats may need to start being the away team every time they play at Summerall, because this is the best I've seen them offensively all season. The 2 games they have been away here today. And the 1-1 pitch just misses outside for Thomas. So a 2-1 count on Lawler, the pinch hitter. And that one misses inside. And the 3-1 misses low. So Thomas throws a two-out walk to the pinch hitter, Cade Lawler. And that'll put runners on at first and second for Paxton Cooper.
Well, we have a break in the action. We're going to go ahead and draw for the 50-50 raffle. If you have ticket number 0796524, once again, ticket number 0796524, you are the winner of the 50-50 raffle. You can claim your money at the bottom of the special request box. Once again, ticket number 0796524.
So it has been a long day at the ballpark for both of these teams. I know for Sumrall, they started their first game at 12:30. And honestly, the stadium did not clear after that game. They stayed to watch Purvis and Columbia. This game was originally supposed to be scheduled for the district game, but instead they decided to play it tonight. And that one fouled straight back. Paxton Cooper, 8-hole hitter, singled his first at bat. One count, 2 outs. The Bobcats just need an out to get back in the dugout. And that one misses away. Looks like Braden Smith getting loose for the Bobcats. So the umpire in the field called the third base coach for the Tornadoes for a meeting. And we are back at play. So Paxton Cooper staying alive. 2-2 count, 2 outs. All 2s on the board. There's a runner in scoring position for the Tornadoes at second base. And the breaking ball catches the outside part of the plate for strike number 3. Thomas. An incredible performance so far tonight. The Bobcats keep the lead 10-4 as we head into the top of the 4th inning. Well, we will be back. This is Zane Berry, and you are listening to Bobcat Baseball. And now a good time to give our live stream sponsors a shout out. Janiking, Mr. William and Miss Sharon Brinson, the owners of Janiking. BB Geomatics LLC. Diversified Forestry Management LLC. American Graphics. Landry Lewis Germany Architects. Com South. Chad Turner with Shelter Insurance. Covington County Hospital and the Express Care in Sumrall. Alpha Insurance, Spencer Nixon Agency, and Pine Belt Chevrolet. Thank you all for making this possible. Jack Miller set to lead things off for the Bobcats here in the top of the 4th. Miller 0 for 2 tonight. Now on a called strike. Plenty of people have tuned in tonight. Miss Karen Thompson watching, saying, "Go Bobcats." Thank you, Miss Karen, for tuning in. Miss Christy Martin all the way from Folsom, Louisiana as well. Now on a called strike two. Raymond and Truvy McCraney also watching from Lincoln Road tonight. And they say go Bobcats. And Miller takes ball 4. So a leadoff walk for the Bobcats, and that'll bring up Cody Broom. Broom has a single and a fly out so far in this game. Cannon Turner creeping in for the bunt. So Broom squares the bunt but pulls back on the ball. And Ethan Walker back picked Jack Miller and just about gets him. Broom squared around again, and that ball was thrown in the dirt. Paxton Cooper, the pitcher for the Tornadoes. Down 0-2, or down 2-0. And he has thrown another ball. So the count 3-0 on Broom. Miller stands at first, and he got on via the walk. Broom on the verge of getting walked here. And that ball somehow catches the outside part of the plate for a strike. And that brings the count to 3-1. And he takes that one for a ball. So you know what they say, the ball does not lie. So back-to-back walks to lead off the top of the 4th for the Bobcats. And Coach Tony Farlow coming to speak to pitcher Paxton Cooper. It looks like there will be a pitching change for the Tornadoes. So we will be back after the pitching change. This is Zane Berry, and you are watching Summerall Bobcat Baseball. So we are back at Larry Knight Field here in Summerall, Mississippi. The Bobcats with a 10-4 lead and have another scoring threat here. As Jack Miller's on second, Cody Broom's on first. And Braylon Harrison, the 9-hole hitter for the Bobcats, steps up to the box. A new pitcher for the Tornadoes, Ryder Purvis. This is the Pervis fourth pitcher tonight. And a back pick. And that one hits him. And it's going to allow both runners to advance. So on the missed ball from JoJo Parker. That allows both runners for the Bobcats to advance 90 feet. So Miller stands at third, Broom at second. Harrison, the hitter now. And he takes that one in the dirt. So another good block by Walker. So Braylon Harrison, an opportunity to score two. And he takes that one for a strike inside. And that one a ball. And so a fly out to right field, but it's going to end up being a sac fly, and they're going to score one. So a good piece of hitting by Harrison to extend the lead to 11-4. And that'll bring up the leadoff hitter for the Bobcats, S.T. Most. And he has Cody Broom 90 feet away to extend this the score 12-4. So the Bobcats winning 11-4 in the top of the fourth currently. Moss takes that ball in the dirt for ball one. That one misses up for ball two. The Tornadoes already with another arm in the bullpen. The Bobcats have Braden Smith in the bullpen. That one misses low. The Bobcats are looking to get a 10-run lead. Here come the fifth inning. And that one, a cold strike. So the 3-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. And that one, a called ball four. So Most finds his way to first on the walk, and that'll bring up Drew Davis. Davis is 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. The Bobcats one swing away from making this thing a 10-run game. Ryder Pervis on the mound for the Tornadoes. And a balk. So Davis calls time. The 0 pitch. A called strike on Davis. Looked like a nice cutter there from Ryder Pervis. Davis trying to find a groove at the plate. That's been over his last few at-bats. And he fouls that one back. Davis, one of the most talented players in the country for the freshman class. Really known for his presence on the mound. But plays a big part in this Bobcat lineup in the 2-hole. So Malst at first, Bloom at third. And Davis cranks one to left field for a single. And that's going to be an RBI as he scores Broom on that hit to make the lead 12-4. The Bobcats have had a very, very hot day with the bats. Even with these cold temperatures, these Sumrall bats have been very hot. ST Moss stands at second. Davis at first. One out for the Tornadoes. The Bobcats with a 12-4 lead. I don't know how Walker caught that one. That ball barely misses Odom for ball number 1. And a swing and a miss on a breaking ball to bring the count 0-1. Walker sets up away. Pervis on the mound. Throws it in. And Odom just misses that pitch. So the count 1-2 on Odom. Odom's 0 for 1 tonight with 2 walks. And Landon Hawkins stands on deck for the Bobcats. And that one hit to third base. It's going to be an easy play for Cannon Tucker, but unable to get him. And so the Bobcats may score one here. Davis rounding third and gets safe at home. So the Bobcats score one more to make the score 13-4. Davis scores all the way from first base on the wild throw from Cannon Tucker. Jacob Parker throws a strike from right field. And what looked like an out at home plate, Mr. Mike behind the plate calls him safe. So the Bobcats have a 9-run lead now. Leo Odom at second. And Landon Hawkins at the plate, and he hits a single. They're probably going to send Odom. Well, they tell him to choke up. So Hawkins, 2 for 2 tonight with 2 singles. Cade Clinton, now the hitter for the Bobcats. He has a home run to right field, a single and a walk tonight. So he is 2 for 2, has gotten on base every at-bat tonight. The Bobcats with a 13-4 lead. Hawkins stands at first. Odom 90 feet away. And the first to third move by the pitcher does not fool Hawkins. And that one a called strike. Walker throwing it all the way to second on the stolen bag. If Hawkins is to go. That would have been a good pitch for Hawkins to steal on. With the slide step. And the pump fake. Unable to get Hawkins at second and unable to forward him at third. So runners at second and third now for Clinton, who's 2 for 2 on the night. Clinton led the game off with a 3-run opposite field home run. And that one falls in there for a strike. And that one misses up high. So the count 2-2. 2 outs. And Clinton drives that one straight over the pitcher's head. And they will score one. So Clinton, 3 for 3 on the night with 6 RBIs. The Bobcats with a 14-4 lead. Caden Williamson, now the hitter for the Bobcats. Landon Hawkins stands 90 feet away. Cade Clinton stands at first. Hawkins at third. Williamson, who's been hit in the head twice tonight, stands in at the plate. And he takes that one for a ball. Williamson has been hit twice and then ended the inning last inning on a 4-6-3 double play. And that one was thrown behind Williamson. Ethan Walker lucky to catch that one. So the Bobcats with a 10-run lead. And that one catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. And I imagine Clinton is running on the pitch. 1-2 count. 2 outs. And that one thrown into center field. So Clinton goes on the early break. And the pitcher falls for it and throws it into center field. And that will allow the Bobcats to score another run. The Bobcats now winning 15-4 in the 4th inning. 2 outs. Clinton stands on second base. Williamson, the hitter for the Bobcats. And that one misses low. The clock, 9:11. This day started at 12:30. That one misses in. So a long day here at Larry Knight Field. Both teams probably worn out by now. There's a lot of baseball left to be played here tonight in Summerall, though. It's only the top of the 4th inning. That one. Williamson has been pegged for a 3rd time tonight. Williamson has been plunked twice in the head and now once in the back. That'll bring up the DH, Jack Miller. Miller hitless tonight. He does have a walk. And he takes the ball inside. 0 for 2 on the night with a fly out. Actually, 0 for 1 on the night. He has a fly out, a sac fly, and an RBI, along with a walk. And takes that one up for ball 2. So 2-0 count. Looking for a pitch to here. The wind still blowing out straight to right field. The Bobcats with a 15-4 lead against district rival Pervis. Now on a called strike on the inside part of the plate. So a 2-1 count on Miller. This could be a very late night tonight, as it is already 9:15. And he picks off low, luckily dives and makes the grab before that one went into center field. Ryder Purvis trying to get his way out of this jam. And that one hit to the second baseman. Looks like it could do it. And he throws it to second for the third out of the inning. So the Bobcats tack on 5 more here in the top of the 4th. And they have a 15-4 lead. This is Zane Berry, and you are listening to Summerall Bobcat Baseball. And we're back. Sumrall with a 15-4 lead. Here as we go into the bottom of the 4th inning. Eli Lowe leading things off here for the Bobcats. Lowe flew out in foul territory his first at-bat. It's crazy to think he's only had one at-bat tonight. And that one's going to be a chopper to Hawkins, and he throws it to first for the first out of the inning. A good play by Hawkins. And a good catch over there by Leo Odom. So JoJo Parker stepping in for the Tornadoes now. He is 0 for 0 tonight. He has been hit by a pitch and walked. And that one misses away. The junior JoJo Parker taking his talents to Starkville, Mississippi. After he graduates, he is just a junior, him and his brother. Patrick Thomas on the mound. Misses low for ball 2. Thomas misses low again for ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. No runners on bag for the Tornadoes. The Bobcats trying to speed this thing up. And Parker with a 1-out walk. And that will bring up his twin brother, Jacob Parker. Parker is 0 for 2 tonight. He has a fielder's choice and a flyout. Actually, excuse me. He is 1 for 2 tonight. He had a flyout into no man's land between the shortstop and the left fielder for a 2 RBI single. And Thomas misses up on that pitch. A quality start out of Thomas so far. But here comes Coach Miller, the pitching coach for the Bobcats. Let's see what he does here. Looks like he's just going to give the pitcher, Pat Thomas, some words of encouragement. But we will be back after the break. So we're back. The new pitcher for the Bobcats, Braden Smith. Braden Smith, a very good pitcher out of the bullpen for the Bobcats. He's only had a few appearances on the year. His brother Bryson Smith, a former pitcher for the Bobcats, played at Southwest Community College, was an all-state member for the Junior College Association. And Smith misses away on that pitch. So we came up with JoJo Parker at the plate for the Tornadoes. The Bobcats with a 11-run lead here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 1 out. And that one misses up. So Braden Smith in to try to end things for the Bobcats. And that one a called strike. So a 3-1 count on Parker. And that ball fouled straight back to the camera. So a full count now on Parker after 3 straight balls for Smith. So the 3-2 count. 1 out. Double play is in order. And Braden Smith pops him up. Could be trouble. And that one just goes foul. So Smith has found the zone here tonight. A very dangerous Jacob Parker stands in the box for the Tornadoes. His brother JoJo Parker stands on first, who got on via the walk. And that one driven to center field. Caden Williamson unable to grab it. And they hit it off Caden Clinton's hands. So an error.
That is number 25, Canyon Pervis.
So Caden Williamson got to the ball. What would have been a flyout. Clinton comes from left field and tries to get the grab, but unable to hold on to it. So now runners at second and third for the Tornadoes. A very well-struck ball by Parker. That'll bring up Cannon Turner. Turner originally started this game on the mound and lasted 1 inning. And Braden Smith tries to pick off to third. But unable to get him. And it gets behind Landon Hawkins over there at third base and allowed 1 runner to score. So the Bobcats' lead gets cut down to 10 here in the bottom of the fifth, or the bottom of the fourth, excuse me. Cannon Turner hitting with a runner on third, and he does swing there. So an 0-2 count on Turner, 1 out. Smith trying to hold the Tornadoes to 5. And the 0-2 pitch. And a big swing and a miss. And we are very confused here by the call. The umpire behind the plate said that Most had caught the ball. Now he's saying that's not his call. So he shouldn't have called anything at all. But Most, who blocked the ball up on a called strike 3, where he swung and missed. So that could turn around to bite the Bobcats in the butt. What would have been out number 2 for the Bobcats. Now allows runners on first and third as Turner struck out, but advances safely to first as Moss did not throw it to first. So now, runners on first and third. Ethan Walker, the catcher, hitting for the Tornadoes, and he fouls that breaking ball off. So the clock has now struck 9:30. What is going to be a very, very late night. Turner stands at first. Parker at second. Or Parker at third, excuse me. Walker fouls that one back. So this game has been played for 3 hours now, and we are only in the bottom of the 4th inning. And a big swing and a miss as he strikes out Ethan Walker. That's Ethan Walker's second strikeout of the game. So Braden Smith gets him to swing. Drew Swan, the hitter for the Tornadoes. He is 2 for 2 tonight with a single and a double. The Bobcats 1 out away from going to the top of the 5th. Up 10 runs. Parker stands at third. Swan fouls that one back. Braden Smith on the mound for the Bobcats. He's ahead on Swan 0-2. 2 outs. Swan fouls that one back. A very good pitch by Smith. It's spoiled away on the foul ball. The 0-2. And another foul ball. The wind picking up. And Braden Smith with his third strikeout of the inning. And the Bobcats hold on to a 15-5 lead as we head to the top of the fifth inning. This is Zane Berry, and you are listening to the Bobcat Baseball Network. So Cody Broom set to lead things off here in the top of the fifth. The Bobcats lead the Tornadoes from Pervis 15-5. The Tornadoes, the former 4A state champions. And Cody Broom, 1 for 2 tonight. And he takes a strike. A new pitcher for the Tornadoes. This is the fifth pitcher in 5 innings. Actually, 4 complete. Nash Teeter, the pitcher for the Tornadoes. Two one count. And that one, a dribbler in the 6 hole. But JoJo Parker makes it look easy. A very good play by Parker for out number 1. That'll bring up Braylon Harrison. Harrison. Wood for wood tonight. Excuse me, just yawned. It's getting my bedtime. So the 1-0 pitch. A called strike from Nash Teeter. A new catcher in for the Tornadoes. And another hit for Harrison. Harrison now 2 for 2 on the night. Looks like there's a new right fielder for the Tornadoes as well. So the leadoff man for the Bobcats, S.T. Most, steps up to the plate now. He has Braylon Harrison standing on first. Harrison has had a fantastic night out on the 9-hole spot. Most takes that for a ball. Most up to the plate. Davis stands on deck. 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. Anything now will be insurance for the 10-run rule. And that one bounces in the dirt for ball 3. So what started out a very exciting game has been drug out. And that one called ball for ball 4. That is Moss' 4th walk of the night. 3rd walk of the night. The Bobcats have been walked 14 times tonight in 4 innings complete. 4 complete innings, 14 walks. So when this Pervis coaching staff turns around and looks at this game, they understand why the score is 15-5 currently. The Bobcats do have 9 hits tonight. And Davis takes that pitch for a strike. Davis had a single his last at-bat. Trying to get things turned around. So he had a slow past few games. And that one a called ball. That ball misses way outside. So a 2-1 count on the 2-hole hitter for the Bobcats, Drew Davis. And he takes that one for a strike on the outside part of the plate. Davis steps back into the box with a 2-2 count. 1 out. Kelly Garcia stands at first. Braylon Harrison at second. And a good block by the catcher on that ball in the dirt. So a full count for Davis. And he doesn't go. So that will be another walk for Nash Teeter. 1 out. Harrison at third. Kellen Garcia at second. And the shortstop, Drew Davis, stands on first. Odom with a big swing and a miss. Really trying to put a charge into that one. And he does the same here, but he pops that one straight back for strike number 2. These two teams will face off 2 more times this season. This one does not matter in all actuality. The Bobcats sending Garcia home, and the center fielder misses it. Drew Davis trying to score from first, and he does to extend the lead to 18-5. The Bobcats. Davis showing no mercy. And that is a base clearing single with an error in center field by the Tornadoes. Hawkins takes that ball outside. 4 strike number 1. (18-5) is the score here in the top of the first. So if the Bobcats are able to get 3 runs in the bottom, they will go home victors of the Adidas tournament. Looks like there's a new bullpen arm for the Bobcats. A 3-1 count on Landon Hawkins. And that one misses low for another walk for the Bobcats. (16 walks now for the Tornadoes. And Coach Tony Farlow comes back out to the pitcher's mound. Now there will be another new pitcher for the Tornadoes. What has been a long night has gotten even longer here. So we will be back after the break. The Bobcats now lead 18-5 here in the top of the 5th inning. So we are back here in the top of the 5th inning. Caden Cochran, the pinch hitter for the Bobcats. Caden Cochran, the backup catcher for the Bobcats, has a big bat. Let's see if he does it here. He takes that for a ball up high. Leo Odom stands at second. Landon Hawkins stands at first. And a big swing, fouled straight back for Cochran. That brings the count to 1-1. And another big swing and a miss. So a very, very good cut for Cochran. Just missed that fastball. Cochran looking to put one in the trees for the Bobcats. He takes out for a ball outside. A very good take by Cochran. The Bobcats winning 18-5. And he turns on that one. That ball lifted to left. And it gets caught by the left fielder. So Cochran gave it a ride. A great pitch hit from Cochran. But that'll make out number 2.
Batter's number 38, Pervis Murphy.
That'll bring up another pinch hitter, Braden Murphy. Number 38. Murphy coming up to the plate with a 1 runner in scoring position here in the top of the 5th. And that one a called strike on Murphy. So Murphy takes the first pitch he sees. A very, very good tournament put on every year by the local schools here in South Mississippi. And it's coming to an end tonight. And if everything stays the same, the Bobcats will have 10-run ruled the Pervis Tornadoes to win this thing. But everyone knows how baseball goes. So do not want to jinx it. Braden Murphy has a 2-1 count. And a big swing and a miss. Number 38, Murphy. So he takes ball 3 in the dirt. Odom stands at second. Hawkins at first. They will be moving on the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's tipped into the catcher's mitt. So the Bobcats add 3 more in the top of the 5th inning. And they extend their lead to 18-5 against the Pervis Tornadoes. The Tornadoes down to their final 3 outs. Unless they can score 3 or more. Actually 4 or more here in the bottom of the 5th. There will be a new pitcher for the Bobcats when we come back. This is Zane Berry, and you are listening to the Bobcat Network. So we are back here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The Bobcats 3 outs away from their 12th win of the season. A new pitcher for the Bobcats. After Braden Smith struck out 3 last inning, the new pitcher, Turk Hessian. And he misses low for ball 1 on his first pitch. This is Hessian's first appearance of the season. And he misses inside. So a quick 2 balls for Hessian. And Hessian throws that one behind the hitter for ball 3. So has to make an adjustment on the mound here. But he finds the strike zone there. So the count now 3-1. Hessian trying to repeat what he just did. And he does. But that one misses high. So another walk tonight. The walk counter between the two teams is well above 20. Another pinch hitter in for the Tornadoes here. The Bobcats 3 outs away. At this point, all Hessian has to do is just throw strikes. The coaches have a lot of confidence in Hessian, and so does this infield. As you can see right there. Found the zone there. And another strike from Turk Hessian. Found back into the batter's box. So a 1-2 count for Hessian. And he throws a breaking ball for a strike. So the Bobcats now 2 outs away from Adidas tournament champs here in Sumrall on a late spring break night. And Odom, a very good pick over there at first. The throw was a little wild from S.T. Most. Hessian, after the strikeout, finding the zone there. And looks like we're going to be camped under it for out number 2. And we are. So Clinton catches the pop-up for out number 2. And the Bobcats now 1 out away from their 12th win of the season. And that one misses up. So a very cold night. The Bobcats have still found a way to put up 18. A lot of that was due to the walk, as Pervis has thrown over 16 walks tonight. The count goes to 2-0. 2 outs. And that one, a single for the Tornadoes to extend the inning and extend the game. And now JoJo Parker, the hitter for the Tornadoes. So JoJo Parker now stepping in for the Tornadoes. He is 0 for 0 tonight. Been walked all 3 at-bats, and he takes that one in the dirt for ball 1. the Mississippi State commit. Trying to do damage, but he rolls it over to Leo Odom for out number 3. And that is going to be your ball game here in Sumrall, Mississippi. The Bobcats win the Rex Adidas tournament in the championship game against the Pervis Tornadoes with a whopping 18-5 victory. This is Zane Berry signing off, and you are listening to Bobcat Baseball.